Happy Friday, second graders. I hope you are doing well. I hope you've had a fantastic week. I sure have. I'm excited it's Friday, but also had a great week getting to learn about fractions. And I just got off the Zoom call with Mrs. Maunu, and she did a draw along, and we got a chance to make a gnome. Here's mine. He's so cute. I'm still working on figuring out a name suggestion for him, but I haven't decided yet. But anyway, it was really fun. I also sent an email to your families about really important dates that are coming up. So make sure that you have them check their email or look at Seesaw with those important dates that are coming up. So let's move right along to our Penelope Peabody. Today is Friday, so I get to tell you the answer and give you another clue. So this was the clue that I gave you on Tuesday. I met a friendly stranger and asked her what I should see in this state. She said Little Rock. I'm not sure what she meant. So I pulled out my magnifying glass and began looking at stones. There are so many beautiful little rocks here. After I examined the rocks, I went to visit the birthplace of former President Bill Clinton. Tomorrow I'm going to see the Mississippi River. I don't know where I am. What state am I in? Well, that first clue, that first paragraph right up here, this Little Rock is actually not talking about stones or rocks at all. It's actually the capital of this city. So Penelope Peabody right now is in Arkansas, which is right here. I tried to color it a little bit different colors so they don't all kind of blend together. But you can see it's bordering a little bit of Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Tennessee, Missouri, Kansas, and Oklahoma here. So it's just sitting right in the middle right there. And Little Rock is the name of the capital of Arkansas. So that's why she told her to go see Little Rock. It's the capital, not actually Little Rocks. Ay, Penelope. All right, so that was our clue, and these people have gotten it correct for Arkansas. Raven, my mom, Lucas, Bennett, Weston, Adelaide, and Marley. Well done, you guys. Good work. All right, so here is your next clue. This is clue number 24. I'm just south of the Canadian border, but I'm not sure what state I'm in right now. I met a young man at the coffee shop who told me I'm in the only state named after a U.S. president. I thought that was interesting, but I still don't know which state I'm in. I drove over the Columbia River, Snake River, and Yakima River while trying to find my way around. I'm lost. Which state am I in? All right, there's your clue. This is the only state that's named after a U.S. president. Very interesting. Let me get a mask on Penelope before I get going too far. So you can look up that only state named after a U.S. president. Also, you can look up the names of those rivers. They said Columbia River, Snake River, and Yakima River. So if you think you know where Penelope is, there's her mask, staying safe, let me know. Get back to me. All right. Moving right along to the one and only Bob. All right. This one is called No Sudden Moves. I've ridden around the grounds of the park in Julia's backpack, enough to know every inch of the place. I've even chatted with many... Whoop, that's my alarm telling me I have a Zoom meeting coming up. I'll get back to this. I've even chatted with many of the residents, but now everything is topsy-turvy. I keep finding myself in places I don't want to be, like the wolf exhibit. Near the entrance, a sign lies crushed on the ground. It has a picture of a gray wolf with an arrow pointing one way and another arrow with an emperor penguin on it. So here's the sign. You can see there's the wolf, and then there's the penguin. Yikes. To my right, I see a piece of hay stuck deep in a tree trunk like a pencil in a cupcake. To my left, water gushes from a pathside ditch, a broken pipe. A boiling sky has settled into a soft blanket of gray, and the rain's quieted to a steady drizzle. Still, I smell more bad weather in the distance. Tossed into a bush is a large informational display with a photo of 2 gray wolves. I don't see any fence or barrier or intact wall, and it dawns on me that grumpy wolves and tiny dogs might not make the best of pals, especially under these circumstances. Just as I start to leave, a wolf on the sign seems to move. I blink. Oh, he isn't part of the sign. He's next to the sign. It's Kimu. Hey, I say. No answer. Something tells me I should hightail it out of here. Something else is saying, make no sudden moves. I hate it when my brain disagrees with itself. I split the difference, crouching meekly, doing the whole submissive dog thing. Kimu locks his gaze on me. I try not to make direct eye contact. A lot of animals find that threatening, but his eyes are mesmerizing. They're glowing amber and way too smart. He moves again. 2 paws appear. Big paws. Nothing like my feeble, shrimpy feet. These paws are the size of hamburger buns. Hamburger buns with lethal claws attached. The next one's called Mutt versus Wolf. I wait for him to launch into his pounce. Maybe if I have time, I can escape just right. Yeah, sure. In a battle of Chihuahua Mutt versus Wolf, even I wouldn't bet on the dog. Do they break your neck before they eat you? That only seems fair. My heart's doing this crazy tap dance in my chest. I wonder if he can hear it. I sneak a peek at him. Strangely, he just keeps staring at me. Quickly, I avert my gaze. Those eyes, those chilling, dangerous eyes. It's me, Bob, I say. Kimu says nothing. He's panting hard. Maybe he's disoriented, even hurt. I try to speak again, but the voice seems to be hiding something deep in my throat. Another try. Kimu? He blinks. Are you all right? No response. Anyone else hurt? I ask. This time he seems to hear me. I don't know. His voice is a low whisper. Can I help? I ask, really hoping the answer is no. Suzu, I can't find her. All right, then, I say. I'll take a look. I poke around a bit, careful not to get too close to Kimu. A sour smell pours off him like sweat off of a human. I don't see her, I say after a few minutes. But I'm sure she's fine. Just a little shook up, probably, hiding somewhere. He doesn't answer. I should go. I'm looking for some friends, I say. Is there anything else I can do? He looks up at the sky as if there's an answer waiting up there. I don't know, he says. I don't know. I don't know. Sounds like he's pretty shook up. This next one is called Gorilla World. I move on. I have to find my friends. Have to. But where am I? I leap over another mangled signpost with bent arrows. One way to Reptileville. One way to Lionland. I pass the mangrove swamp. A manatee pokes up her big head, draped with Spanish moss like a silly wig. There's that manatee. She's got some moss on her head, you can see. 2 workers in yellow raincoats trot past me. One has a bloody bandage on his cheek. I need to stop. I need to regroup. Cool it, Bob, I tell myself. I'm panicking, not taking in the right data. I try to blot out all the horrible smells, all the awful noise. I concentrate, let my nose do the real work. A whiff of something familiar. Gorilla. It has to be gorilla. Full run now. I cut my back left paw on a shard of glass. I trip and fall hard onto my nose and cut it too. Dripping blood, I carry on. Find them, find them, find them. A massive old oak lies in its side at the entrance of Gorilla World. Huge, tangled roots grope into the air like frozen snakes. And just beyond, where Ivan lives, is nothing but devastation. Yikes. All right, I'm going to stop right there. The next one is called Help Us, and I will read that on Monday. Hopefully Bob can find his friend safe. Ooh, this story is stressful right now for me. All right, guys, I hope you have a fantastic weekend. I'm excited for another week next week. Make sure you mark your calendars for those important dates, and I will see you later. Bye, guys.